Don't be taking my picture.
I'm not. Shut up. Hey, friends. It's...
I'm not. Shut up.
Hey, I got family here. Nobody will see this. Hey, friends. This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead. And once again, I am still inundated with green tomatoes. So today, we're making green tomato salsa. You're going to need green tomatoes, yellow onions, sweet, lovely red and yellow.
You're gonna kill her.
Red and yellow peppers,
She can edit.
some cilantro, not with that in the background, I can't, hang on. Some cilantro, fresh from my garden. You're also going to need some frozen corn. And what am I missing? Garlic and banana hot peppers, which we're going to get.
Hot peppers. We didn't get them.
Banana hot peppers. Will you two shut the up? Banana
I heard you.
banana hot peppers, which we'll get Papa to bring home from work. So here we have 16 cups of chopped green tomatoes. Now you can cut this recipe in half if you like, folks. And it doesn't matter if your tomatoes have a little bit of blush on them. That just adds color. Because under normal circumstances, we would be using red tomatoes anyway. But I wouldn't be putting red tomatoes through this chopper like this, that's for sure. And now we're going to do 8 cups of chopped onion. We're going to chop a nice, fresh, washed bundle of cilantro from my herb garden. And we're going to do about a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of chopped fresh oregano. If you're going to use dry, folks, use a tablespoon. I'm going to start putting this stuff in the pot, folks, because I'm making an uber big batch. So here is our 16 cups of green tomatoes, 8 cups of onion. I've upped it to 3 cups of chopped cilantro and 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of chopped oregano. Now we got to move on to the peppers. Okay, these peppers are called long hots, and they are not a hot pepper, they are a medium hot pepper, but we're not really overly spicy people. And we're going to need 1 cup of these. Now, if you want your salsa a lot hotter, go ahead, use jalapenos. I'm wearing gloves just to be safe because when they say medium hot, I don't necessarily trust it. Now we're going to do our sweet peppers. And I've got orange and yellow and red, just for a lovely color to the salsa. And 4 cups of beautiful red and orange and yellow sweet peppers. Aren't they gorgeous? There's still some peppers in here, but we want 3/4 of a cup to 1 cup of minced garlic. And we have 4 cups of corn niblets. So I'm just going to put this in the fridge because it's getting on in the evening, and we'll work on this tomorrow. Okay, so now we have this on the stove. And we're going to put it on medium. And here's all we're going to put in for seasonings. 3 tablespoons of pickling salt, a tablespoon of sugar to cut some of the acidity, or to balance some of the acidity, a teaspoon of my home dehydrated garlic, only because I didn't put enough minced in, and a teaspoon of black pepper. Let's get that in there. 1 cup of cider vinegar. And 1 small bottle or 2 cups of lime juice. Now we're going to just put this on medium heat, put the lid on it, and let it come up to temperature and simmer a little bit. Oh, this smells so good. Isn't this beautiful? Look at the color. Just because it's green tomato salsa doesn't mean it can't have wonderful color. Alright, so we'll be back when this is ready to bottle. And while this is heating up, I'm going to wash my jars, rinse them, and put them in the oven at 215 degrees. So here's my pressure canner, and I'm just using it as a boil bath canner, which means I won't be locking the lid down. It has the rack in the bottom, and there's a shot of white vinegar in there to help the jars from clouding. Remember folks, the water has to be above the jars by 1 inch to 2 inches. Here is our simmered salsa, our rings, and our lids which have been washed, rinsed, and are sitting in a bowl of water. Let's get to it. Okay. There's our jar fresh from the oven. Now because there's a lot of liquid in this, we really don't need to debubble, folks. We're just going to fill it to 1 inch from the top. And we're going to wipe the rims, always with a clean damp paper towel or cloth. Put a lid on, screw down the ring, and into the canner this goes. And when I have my canner full, we'll be back. Okay, here we have 9 pints in the canner. I still have some more to go, but we'll do that when these are done. Now, I ladled hot salsa into hot jars. So these are going into a boil bath canner, and as soon as the water comes up to a boil, I will time it for 10 minutes. And there it is, folks, 14.5 pints of green tomato salsa. Just another thing that you can make with green tomatoes. You got green tomatoes? Make salsa. It's good. Take care, guys.